Hi, friends. How are you doing? This is a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I teach all the eternal truth that I've been shown in my healing journey that empowers us to live healed and live lighthearted and live joyfully. And we really are creating our bodies and our health and our lives with God. Um, But please share this to spread more positivity in the YouTube universe. So I'm asked a lot of times, I'm asked how I manifested my health. Okay, I was suffering from fibromyalgia. Well, first of all, I had to believe it was available, because any of us can be divinely healed, right? But you got to believe in it first. So probably most of the work was renewing my mind and believing that healing was available, that healing was possible. And, working as a nurse, I saw a lot of sickness, right? And I didn't see a lot of healing. So I had to work on my beliefs about that. So, and really, that's what limits us in anything in life is working on our beliefs. Okay. But it's worth it because I was determined to be healed because fibromyalgia, it was emotionally painful, physically painful, muscle spasms. It affected my sleep. And I also suffered from major depression and laid in bed for a year. Okay. So I started seeking God and the truth for myself, reading the Bible, and I found all these verses about healing. So I just started declaring Jesus is my healer. See, Jesus is available to everyone, And another thing I learned, we're body, spirit, and soul. And in our spirit, we're already healed. We're already perfect. It's already done for us. We just have to receive it. So I think the shift came when I saw myself as an eternal being having an earthly experience. Okay, like this body was given to me. And I found out that I had allowed sickness, okay, because I didn't know any better. So when I found out I didn't have to allow sickness, I drew a line in the sand. I said, sickness and pain is no longer allowed in my body. Okay. I learned the power of gratitude. I gave thanks to God every single day that I was healed, right? Every day. So lots of gratitude. And I learned to quit worrying about things. I quickly surrender any cares and anything because focusing on a negative situation and trying to make it positive never works. So I quickly surrender any negatives that were popping up in my life. And, I let other people off the hook. I really focused on me, learning my eternalness, learning the power and authority that I had over this body, right? Because this body was given to me. I'm an eternal being having an earthly experience, and this body is given to me. Okay. So I no longer allowed sickness. I no longer spoke sickness over myself. See, I used to retell my sick story over and over to anyone that would listen. And all that did was empower it. It strengthened it, right? So I started on focusing on how good I felt, right? How good I felt, because your focus is powerful. So focus on the health that you already have. Be grateful for the health you already have. You know, I felt the tangible love of God that just wrecked me forever. So I know how loved I am. I am unconditionally loved, you know, but I have to love and forgive myself. So I learned that. I learned the power of pursuing my joy, right? And another fun thing, I would imagine how I was going to tell my miraculous healing story to people one day. I got really excited about how I was going to have this amazing story to tell with other people, and I was going to encourage other people to believe in their healing. And I watched healing testimonies. That really increased my faith because we're not limited. We are not limited at all. And truly, truly, you're already healed. You just have to receive it. So I started seeing healing as it was already done. It was already done because, like I said, in the spirit, I was already healed and thriving and happy and all that. So, what needed to change? First of all, my beliefs, you know, and by watching other people's testimonies of how they got healed, that totally helped me. Um, but you just need to get into receiving mode, right? So healing is already available. You just need to receive it. So another thing I had to discover was how abundantly worthy I am. Okay. God sees me as worthy. I mean, abundantly worthy, despite my actions, despite how I feel about myself. I'm already abundantly worthy. Okay. Healing is also in your DNA. Um, so I quit submitting to any diagnosis, and I got to the point where I was healed. So what did I need a doctor for? So I quit going to the doctor. It's real important what you speak over yourself. Your words are powerful. So speak love and life over yourself. And just remember, there's so much more to you than just this physical body. You were given this physical body, but there's so much more for you. You have infinite potential. And so I really saw it as already done. And that's powerful. Okay. Whatever it is that you want in life, when you start believing, I've already got it. When you live from a position of, I've already got it, and I didn't watch the clock. I didn't care. I knew it was going to manifest. I knew it. I just got my eyes off the clock. Because, when you pray, you believe you receive it and you shall have it, right? So you leave the timing up to God. You really do. You leave the timing up to God. Meanwhile, you believe it's already yours. You give thanks for it every day. And you speak love and life over yourself. And I mean, nothing is incurable. Nothing. Okay. But it's the power of your beliefs. So to encourage your belief, surround yourself with other people who are joyful and positive, and they've overcome something in their life that looked impossible, right? Get on the internet, look for healing testimonies. Um, Andrew Womack has a really good healing ministry. And so I would watch every Thursday, he had a healing school on Thursdays. And you can go back and watch years and years of this healing school. And so that really encouraged my faith. Um, and I just quit worrying about things. Worry manifests so much sickness. And I just learned to quickly surrender it. I know I'm loved. I know I'm an eternal being, having an earthly experience. I, you know, I just shifted. I totally shifted out of, I'm just this body, whatever, I'm limited. I'm not limited. I'm a spiritual being, eternal being, having an earthly experience, and life is good for me. I started loving myself, forgiving myself, and I had to get over the past. I had to forgive the past. I had gone through a lot of grief. Um, like they say, guard your heart, because out of it flow the issues of life. I was holding on to bitterness, and I was rehearsing the grief and stuff I had been through with everyone that had hurt me. I was taking care of my mom and my husband's dad, and I didn't feel appreciated. And so I would rehearse that over and over and over. But I've discovered I can feel good no matter what. And the quicker I let things go, the freer I am. Okay, so I quit letting people speak negatively over me, and I started speaking love and life over my body. All right, and science proves this. It's amazing. Healing is in our DNA. Start believing it's just already done for you and get into receiving mode. Nothing is incurable. And really, this has been a fun journey. This has been since 2014. It's been a fun journey. I've learned so much. And I just kept seeking the truth. I wanted eternal truth, right? I didn't want man's opinion. And I no longer let people speak negative over me. I quit telling my sick story because what you say repeatedly, it just empowers whatever you say, empowers that belief or that negativity. So I started speaking love and life over myself and to those around me. And I really learned the unconditional love that we all are. Every single one of us, we are infinite loving consciousness at our core, and we're thriving, and nothing is impossible. And by giving thanks as if it's already done, that is powerful. And you can use that for anything in your life you're trying to manifest. Love yourself. I also discovered that I'm an extension of God. I have an inner being. That's the larger part of who I am. And I started hearing my inner being's voice. Okay. I would invite the Holy Spirit into my day. I would get in a good mood, be filled with joy, and keep moving forward. You're worthy of it. It's possible. Anything is possible. You're not limited. You're an eternal being, have an earthly experience. And life is supposed to be fun and easy for you. And healing is always available. So that changed the way I think. I guess it's kind of like hypnotizing my mind. I always believed in healing, that no matter what, like I said, sickness wasn't allowed. So guess what? I don't get the flu. Sickness is not allowed. Once I found out I've got authority over this body, I enforced it. You can too. Surround yourself with people who love you, that encourage you. And, I'm not always. So I learned to encourage and love myself no matter what. I started seeing myself, I'm already healed. And I started doing the things that I would be do as if I was healed. Started doing those. Do it now. Life isn't waiting to happen later in some future event. Life is now. So today you're happy. Today you're thriving. Today you're full of joy. It's like we're living in one eternal now. It's amazing. I want to encourage you. So anyway, I started speaking over my muscles, over my body parts. I started telling my body how it felt. Okay, because I'm the leader in my life, right? But if you're trying to overcome any illness, you can leave a comment on this video and I'll give you some things you can start speaking over yourself to be healed. It's amazing. This has changed my life and just put me on the best path ever, because I've just learned how everything in my life I created. I created all that chaos, right? I created it. I kept retelling the story. So anyway, I learned to uncreate and recreate. And I realized I'm a vessel of God. I've never been separate from him. And we all are. So leave a comment and I'll respond to you and I'll tell you things you can start speaking over your body to manifest your healing today. And please like, share, and subscribe. I want everyone to know they can be healed today.